is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video, and today I'm giving you guys another mock draft, one that I promised last night that I'd give you guys. Apparently I promised it to you guys a little bit ago, but we're updating the Cowboys because obviously I think the Cowboys were at like what, pick 8 last time, maybe pick 9, so obviously being down at pick 4 is going to be quite interesting. We'll have some fun with that. Yeah, guys, we are over 900 subs now. Usually I like to underball it just in case because YouTube loves to lag behind on updating me on the correct stat numbers, but I'm pretty sure we're at 900 now, and that's absolutely awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. And again, for you Washington football fans, I'm doing it Sunday because I want the draft order to be completely updated before I owe you guys one of those. Because this one's updated. I just want to wait a little bit longer on that one because it hurts a little bit to have to go and do that after Washington beat my football team. Lost a bet for that one, guys. This one I'm doing because you guys requested it. Now, let's get into the video because this was my first redo. I still have some teams to redo for the first time, but you guys really wanted to do this one. If you guys continue requesting, I'm going to continue producing for you guys. You guys know the drill. I'm not even going to complain about the fact that we're getting trade back offers. However, that's a little bit of an irritation to me because Patrick Surtain was supposed to be our dude there. So let's go over the options here. Justin Fields, we're not going to get a quarterback. You guys are pretty adamant with having Dak Prescott. I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott per se, but definitely not a fan of getting Justin Fields right now, given the fact that Dak Prescott still could be franchise tagged and could definitely, I mean, if you guys don't franchise tag him, this would be an amazing spot. However, A, this is hyper unrealistic, but B, you know, it is technically possible for Surtain to go at 3 or maybe even 2. It's possible, but I don't think Justin Fields is going to work as well with the Cowboys as Dak is, because we all know that there's an emotional connection with Dak as a true leader. Now, Penei Sewell would be an interesting option, but both of our tackles are signed through the next couple of years with both Looney and Tyron Smith. Granted, Tyron Smith is a little injury prone, and you never know when he's going to retire because we even seen Andrew Luck, who has a lot of success, retire early. So it is possible. However, we're going to hop off that train. I know that we have Sean Lee retiring, so Micah Parsons wouldn't be a horrible idea, right? And it's not a horrible idea. He definitely could fit that outside linebacker role. He has good coverage skills. He has everything. There's definitely an option here. However, you guys are dropping either 3. I know you're dropping 2 starting, but 3 or 4 corners in the offseason. You guys don't have the cap to be putting up with a bunch of $15 million contracts. That is a big issue. Anthony Brown is, and Trayvon Diggs, you're only 2 dudes remaining. Anthony Brown, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm not a fan of Anthony Brown. I like his speed and I like his potential, but really, obviously, if he were that great, then the secondary would be doing a lot better right now. And then Trayvon Diggs, you know, that he's a beast. So I really like this Caleb Farley idea. Again, it's between Micah Parsons, Caleb Farley. Let me know what you guys would do. I think Micah Parsons, you're just adding a little too much to that linebacker group. That doesn't sound right, but I think that you're kind of really weak at the cornerback position. And I've told you guys, no matter what cornerback is available, Surtain or Farley, these guys are cream of the crop type of dudes. Farley has more potential than Surtain, exponentially. Faster, stronger. He has looser hips. It's just the injury concerns that are the big deal. He had a 26 passer rating allowed against him last year, and that is a little bit insane. Before injury, of course. You know, this dude is just on another level. So, again, injuries aside, I think this is the best pick. Honestly, he is the best corner in the draft, barring injury, and I can almost put my name on that. He's a really talented guy. He's going within the top 6, no doubt in my mind. And again, we could have went a linebacker there, but I think there might be some good linebacker value in the second round later on as well. If JOK falls, I mean, that would be a dream come true. I mean, we theoretically could have traded up right there for JOK. That'd be great as the computer fan goes off. I mean, I'm telling you guys, if JOK falls, oh, dude, that would have been a dream. If JOK fell to the second, I would have taken that for you. Straight up, I would have taken that for you. Nick Bolton going in the first. That is possible, but not really a huge fan of that. Now, guards could be a place that we look at, per se, but center, we're pretty locked up on some youthful guys there. Maybe not the best talent, but again, we could go another corner here, for Christ's sakes. There's definitely no doubt in my mind that we could go corner here, but you guys already know where I'm going. Local kid, absolute beast. Do this in every one of my mock drafts. I know you got to go corner 1 and safety 2, because Woods has been pretty butt cheeks, but he also is on contract year. So he's going to be gone. Trayvon Moehrig's going to be the pick 10 out of 10 times. I could see him being a mid-first. He's that good. If you guys want to watch some Moehrig tape, he's an absolute stud. Like, he's the reason TCU is kind of relevant sometimes. Like, this dude is an absolute beast. I love him. I love him to death. Loved him before the season started. Then when I started watching him this season, he just pops off on tape. Makes some of the best athletic plays I've even seen. He is one of those marquee #1 players in this draft. Like, there's no doubt that he's the #1 safety in the class. Like, zero doubt. And that's absolutely amazing to me. Oh man, Brevin Jordan's going to be there? Oh, for fuck's sake. That is a little bit annoying because we don't need a tight end. We have 2 tight ends signed through, I believe, 2023, or at least they're signed for the next couple of years, right? Jarwin's going to be here until 2024, so there's no real need to be going Brevin Jordan this time, even though that would be kind of nice, right? We could be getting the replacement at left tackle here in Jackson Carman, who could sit and definitely soak up some knowledge here. These tackles have just fallen, and they're easily worth round 2 grades, right? Jabril Cox, this is where I could see getting somebody like a Jabril Cox to come in for Sean Lee's absence, right? Jabril Cox is an outside linebacker / pass rusher who could also solve the edge issue. I know you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys want a 4-3, so you don't really need a pass rushing linebacker. However, it's never a bad thing. Jabril Cox has a lot of potential here. Definitely someone I'm going to be looking at. We could even get another type of safety, like an Andre Cisco, to go, because I know both of your safeties are pretty ass. If we're going to be like straight out in the clear. So being able to get Cisco as well as Moehrig would be a pretty good combo. You don't need Paris Ford. He's a little too much like Moehrig. It's just, man, can we sacrifice getting a guy like Spencer? I don't think Spencer Brown's worth this pick. Gonna be straight up, Spencer Brown's not worth that pick. Walker Little or Jackson Carman at this point? I'm not 100% sure, guys. Like, let me know what you guys would do down in the comments section. Could even go Javonte Williams. We're not going to do that. That's some bullshit. We ain't doing that. So right now I'm stuck between Jabril Cox as well as Jackson Carman here. I don't think Walker Little's really a Cowboy, if we're going to be honest. Jackson Carman, he is first round potential. Again, I don't see this need for offensive tackle unless Tyron Smith is thinking of retiring, which, he's had so many injury issues. It is 100% possible for him to do that. And if we're going to be 100% honest, let's look at Jackson Carman's height and size. At 345, 6'5", he could kick into guard if you really want him to. I know Connor Williams has been playing a lot better. It's just, I think Jackson Carman's going to be your future at left tackle versus Jabril Cox, who can fill a need pretty damn well. So let me know what you guys would do here. We're going to be going with more of the tackle spot. Let's just be a little bit more conservative here, right? I know you guys need some interior defensive presence, and actually, no, I'm backing off on that tackle pick. You guys need some interior presence right now. Marvin Wilson's just going to be a steal of the draft right here. Just a dude who can just eat up everybody on the interior. I think that's going to be just a solid pick overall. I just totally backtracked. And that's the whole entire point of these videos. It's probably why you guys like listening to this, is because who the hell wants to hear, oh, this pick is going to be this because this. No one wants to fucking hear that, man. I don't script this shit because it's not fun. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for me. If I had to pre-draft every single video, which of course you can't do that with a TDN random mock machine, it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun for you guys. It wouldn't be fun for me. I wouldn't enjoy it at all. Now, at this point, Haskell Jarrett is a good option here. If you guys want to get a rangy free safety, which I deadass might get here. Straight up, I might be able to get it. A guy who I'm looking down the line, actually, this is probably going to be like a 7th round pick. I'm going to let you guys know right now just to get it out there in the open. I'm looking for a guy in De'Ami Brown. 82% of his passes are a first down or a touchdown. I love the kid. He is so fun. I love him to death. I love those UNC wide receivers. They're really good. However, I think I'm going to be going Colby Harvey Peel here. I know you guys could use some edge presence. So let's, before I do this every time. Before we pull the trigger, let's look at the edge. We could go Shaka Tony, and as a helicopter goes over, that's absolutely wonderful. It brightens up my day whenever a fucking helicopter flies over. We have a pick very soon. We are going to get Colby Harvey Peel. You guys do need 2 safeties back there, man. I'm telling you straight up. You have now the best free safety, in my opinion, in the class. I like him more than Cisco. I'm going to be honest, I like him more than Cisco. Colby Harvey Peel is just athletic. He's rangy. You give him the right system, he's going to ball the fuck out, man. Now, at this spot, this is where we need to fix that edge spot. I usually love to go with Jalen Phillips at our 3rd round spot, and let's look at who we took there. We took Marvin Wilson. So we're just like flopping whether we're getting inside or outside dudes here. Shaka Tony has 19% pressure rate, which is number 3 in the nation last time I checked. He's just an absolute stud. He's on the best pass. He's on the best pass rushing duo with Jason Owe in the country. And man, I mean, if you get that, if you're able to train him next to, right next to Lawrence, then you're gonna be doing really fucking well. Really fucking well. It's kind of a best case scenario right there. He's a very high floor type of dude who, if he continues to learn from very talented pass rushers, you've seen what he's been able to do in college. I think that he's going to be able to project very, very well to the NFL as well. Now at 136, Michael Carter. I mean, we have Pollard. Like Michael Carter, if I wanted to make a comp for him, could be Tony Pollard. We're gonna be straight up. Like both these dudes, these elusive type backs, definitely a Tony Pollard type. We could be getting a backup quarterback because we all know DiNucci isn't really it. We're going to be straight up. We're going to be one-on-one with each other. We're going to be honest. We could, I mean, where else would you guys go? We can go another corner as well. Let's check out the corners. I mean, Keith Taylor's not bad, but I might be looking for a guy like Roger McCreary down the line, Marco Wilson, Tariq Castro Fields, Robert Rochelle even. Those guys are all really good. I literally have a burp stuck in my throat. I'm gonna be nasty with y'all. It's there. It's lurking. It's like freaking Marcus Peters on like a flat route. It's lurking. We could go and a tackle here too. Josh Ball would be a great option. However, let's regress. Let's look at the guys who are available again. And again, if we see anybody good worth their value, just go for it, right? This could be where we go Josh Ball. Straight up, we could go Josh Ball right here. It would be great value for the pick. And honestly, we do need some extra line depth, at least, given the fact, I mean, Josh Ball has led Marshall to the number 6 offensive line in the country. Just somebody who is going to be a very solid, high floor type of dude who we can sub in case of Tyron Smith's injuries. Because again, you want to really focus in the higher rounds, maybe next year, the year after, when you're getting closer to those contracts coming up. Or if you really do feel like Tyron Smith is going to retire. Or if you want Looney to kick back into guard. If I'm not mistaken, he did play guard for you guys for a while. Well, I'm bugging on the dude, like the white dude who was the right tackle for such a long time. But I was pretty sure that Looney kicked out the right tackle. Don't quote me on that, but you know, there's always some type of reason why you can take a backup lineman. And I think that was just a good option there. Just definitely someone who's a higher floor type of dude. And looking at the guys who are available right now, let's check the edges again. I mean, because you can never go bad edge. I'm just seeing if we can steal somebody. Tyreek Smith down the line. I do this every time. I love stealing him. It's so good. Xavier Thomas in the 7th wouldn't be too bad either. However, I mean, let's look at another corner. Let's see if there's any good dudes on the board. And T.J. Carter, not a fan anymore. We could get Marco Wilson, though. I think we can. We do need to replace Jordan Lewis in there. I think Marco Wilson could be a good option there. If we want to look at his stats, you got 6-footer versus, of course, a 6-footer. I just want to see who's a little bit younger. He's a redshirt junior versus a senior. So, of course, same fucking age, too. I think Marco Wilson will fit a little bit better, you know, given how this is more of like a man-style team with how you go with Alabama corners. Penn State, I'm not 100% vibing with that idea. Trey Castrofields would be a good option here, but I like Marco Wilson a little bit more aggressive, a little more fun. And you know what? You can never go wrong with extra corners, man. I'm telling you this. You can never go wrong with extra corners. It's definitely something that we're going to be rocking here. We could be going for a quarterback down the line, maybe a Michael Penix, because, I mean, it'd be quite funny having two. I mean, no, honestly, we're not going to deal with that. That's some BS. We ain't going to do that. Might be sneaking my quarterback in at the end. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I might sneak my quarterback at the end. I want to see one thing, though. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the draft, but yeah, we have 3 more picks. That wouldn't be too bad. Hide that. Please do not auto draft. Oh my god. My heart was slowly stopping right there. Alaric Jackson does profile more as a guard in the NFL as well. So if you guys want to be taking him here, that wouldn't be a horrible idea either. Let's just check who is available. Kuntz, not really a huge fan. You don't need running back right now. Jarrett Patterson had an 8-touchdown, 400-yard game. That's pretty insane. Again, we could steal some extra guard talent here, which, I mean, I don't know if you guys would mind that. You know, right guard, I know that Zach Martin's there and Connor Williams has been playing pretty well, but again, these guys are getting older and they do get injured quite a bit. So, I'm not going to fuck with the interior offensive line idea. We're going to leave the quarterback till later. I think we need to look at the wide receivers, though. Austin Watkins, interesting idea. Daz Newsome, I don't think we need a slot. You guys just need a number 4, right? This is where you take a number 4 wide receiver, someone who's going to be pretty damn good. And if you analyze who you have like 2 all-around weapons in Amari as well as I'm bugging, CeeDee Lamb, my favorite wide receiver out of last year's class. And then you have just much more of like a skilled route runner in Michael Gallup. Not a huge fan of Michael Gallup, I'm going to be honest. I had a lot higher hopes for Michael Gallup. You don't have a true slot, though. I'm going to be straight up. You don't have like a true slot guy who's much smaller. I think you have some amazing guys who probably work better as boundaries. And if I'm going to be honest, a guy like Daz Newsome can offer like a lot of value in that slot. I'm going to do it. He's such a good dynamic weapon. He can be good on those reverses as well. And it's just something that you can take a shot on later on. So again, we have another pick, if I'm not mistaken, in this round. We might not. I think we're going to be stuck to the 7th, which sucks, but that's okay. Like in the 7th, we are going to just get a backup quarterback because we all know the Red Rifle. He ain't good. We're going to be honest, he ain't good. And then I mean, Ben DiNucci, really? Do we vibe with Ben DiNucci here, guys? You know, we're going to end off on the right note. And you know what? Our quarterbacks have always been good. And Michael Penix, definitely a solid dude. Do not see him in the scheme, though. Get a hometown guy. Shane Buechele reps that D on his helmet for Dallas. He's been a very consistent, very high floor prospect for a while. He's definitely someone who can back up Dak. Given the fact that he did get an injury, we don't know how his leg's going to react to hits in the future. I think he's better than Andy Dalton right now, and he's going to be better than Ben DiNucci, for fuck's sake. Keep him in town. Everybody loves him here in Dallas. He's brought so much life to SMU as an SMU student. I really love him. I think this is a great fit for him, too. It's definitely someone we can go after. You guys can go for linebacker and shit in free agency. There's always going to be dudes out there. There's Avery Williamson, all these dudes out there that you guys can go get. Oh, shit, we have a round. Oh, okay, well, excuse me on that one. Let's look at the linebackers, see if we can get anybody. Ooh, Kwoni Dang is a monster. I think he's the number 10 linebacker in the draft, according to Mel Kiper, which is that's pretty damn good for a 7th round dude. I'm pretty happy basically taking him at this spot. So we're keeping our eyes out on that as well. Tight end, don't really need him. I don't like any of the picks except Kate Otten. I don't know why they're so low on him. It's kind of stupid. Could always go De'Ami Brown here, but he's honestly, there's not enough value. Get somebody to replace Sean Lee, who has a lot of talent, and Kwoni Dang. I really like the kid. Really, I mean, I'm gonna trust Mel Kiper on this one. I don't know too much about him, but I have a good feeling about him. Mel Kiper likes him. That usually means that they shouldn't be too horrible of a player. This is definitely something that I'm willing to put my name on. And that's a good way to end off the draft. You get your potential backup who could start in the case of Dak getting hurt. You have all your weapons now. You literally don't need anything for, like, ever. And then your line has some backup pieces now. Well, a backup piece. And then I think you're just going to be okay. You guys are going to be solid. There's definitely, like, you can, of course, pick up dudes in the trades. Oh, shit. I was like, wait, what? We didn't pick anybody? So this is the draft, guys. Caleb Farley, going to be your true number 1 corner. Pairing him up with Trayvon Diggs is going to be a great combo. And then Trayvon Moehrig as well as Colby Harvey-Peel. You have another dynamic duo in that secondary. Marvin Wilson just plugs that interior. Tristan Hill hasn't been the greatest guy in the world. If we're going to be between you and me, him and Neville Gallimore will be a good duo. As now we're getting the airplane engine, guys. Shaka is going to be replacing, Tyrone Crawford, if I'm not mistaken. As well as, of course, like, you got Aldon Smith in there. Josh Ball adding some extra depth on that line. You got some extra weapons in Daz Newsome who could fill a true slot role, which I think, honestly, he really should. I think all your other weapons really profile better as boundaries. And then Marco Wilson just added some extra depth, man. Shane Buechele, extra depth, and Kwoni Dang has a high ceiling 7th round pick. I think you guys hit it out of the park on this draft. So let me know what you guys think. I thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you on the far side. Peace.